Our next guest is bucking the trend. Williams, which is one of the biggest players in nat gas, delivering a beat in the third quarter and raising the low end of the company's earnings guidance for the full year 2023. So joining us now in a CNBC exclusive interview is Williams CEO Alan Armstrong. Williams handles roughly a third of all the nat gas traveling through the country all over America. Alan, great to have you here. I wonder if you could just kind of set things up for us with the state of play on what exactly is happening with natural gas. And do you think those trends will start to turn upward given the colder weather that we're just starting to feel here in the Northeast?
Yeah, well, great question. And thank you for having me on today. You know, the main thing to know about Williams is our business is providing infrastructure for natural gas. And so in the long term, natural gas prices are actually good for our business because it drives incremental demand for transportation, both on our gathering systems and, really importantly, on our big transmission systems that serve really all of the eastern seaboard and the Northwest as well. And so as natural gas prices have been low, we're seeing very strong increments of demand. Power generation demand this year to date, is up 7% from natural gas. And so even though total power generation has been relatively flat, the increase on natural gas has been up 7%. And so that does drive a lot of the value in our business. And we tend to have upside as well, though, when prices go high, because we do have producers then on our gathering systems that will respond to pricing and increase volumes there as well. So we're very well positioned as long as natural gas demand continues to grow. And right now, all the signals are very strong that natural gas demand is continuing to grow.
So if natural gas demand and that profile, that footprint is continuing to grow, do you feel as though, Alan, that America is in a position right now, both from an infrastructure perspective and perhaps even a political perspective, to kind of leverage that natural gas resource that this country has? Do you think that there's a way for you to spend even more money to build out pipeline capacity and transportation capacity throughout this country?
Yes, and one of the things that we really have as an advantage as Williams is the incumbent position where we have right-of-way in these very densely populated areas where the growth is occurring, and the connection we have into the Marcellus and Utica region, which is the largest by far gas play that we have in the U.S. And so we are connected to the very fastest growing markets in terms of power generation load and converting from coal to cleaner natural gas in the power generation market along the eastern seaboard, and then in the Gulf Coast, where we're seeing more than a doubling of the LNG export capacity here by 2030. So those are big drivers for demand for us, and we are extremely well positioned to capture the infrastructure for that. And we can do it without the very difficult permitting efforts because we have this incumbent position and we can develop along our pipeline system.
I was going to say, as a pipeline company, Alan, would you ever build, though, an export facility?
You know, we're in a business today where we really try to take advantage of our incumbent position. And so that really means taking advantage of what we're really good at. There's a lot of good developers of LNG, and we certainly want to be great suppliers and serve those customers. And so today, that's what we're focused on.